Does that? There we go. Okay, I'm back now. I'm really glad I noticed that wasn't set up because now you can hear me, and that is amazing. Obviously, let me know if you can't hear me because that would be very, very sad. But I do believe that you can. We do go and have Anduin coming out, being the first band from Beyonce Gnolls. We do go and have Souls and Slowmo banning out the Samuro, not wanting any of that amazing cheese on the other side. Brightwing will be banned out. Yeah, all of Born's heroes. You know Born isn't in the game, don't you know? And there is the Beetle King. Getting going ahead and banned out. This is the Dragon map, not the Beetle map. Get out of here. No one wants beetles underfoot.
Victory above all.
You're gonna have Stukov getting right on banned out of here. I mean, picked up. Opposite of what I said. Stukov being picked up. Now the thing is, Stukov does not actually have a cleanse. So although Stukov is a very, very helpful healer, able to really burn through and lock down opponents, you can't actually cleanse, so if they get the drop on you, Stukov doesn't necessarily have as much help as he can provide.
It's a perfect day for some mayhem!
They're going to go ahead and have the false end and the Varian. Obviously, when you see no cleanse on the other side, Varian's a great choice. Varian can taunt on a very, very low cooldown. You have Junkrat trying for displacement, and there comes the Diablo. USA, a Badger. I do love the USA, and then the right behind it. It makes me super happy. Neither team actually taking an offlaner just yet. Unless Falsas will be the offlaner. Leoric is going to be banned out. Going to take some comfort away from Pain Shifter. So no Samuro, no Leoric. What do we have coming though? That is the question. I'd be surprised to see another healer banned out here. And indeed we have Malfurion being removed.
Hell, it's about damn time.
So I'm a bit surprised Tychus made it this far. You know, you took Diablo and you did nothing about the fact Tychus was on the other side.
Fight to my last.
And there's Mean Bee coming out with the Rhaegar. Little Bite Cyborg Dog. So Bite Dog versus Plague Doctor. Falstad and Tychus. So they are waiting until the very end to get their offlaner. Show Ramsey as the best possible matchup.
Death is beyond your reach.
So that's actually a super, super, super squishy team. Definitely going to be a little bit of a assault and a leap in onto the other side.
I hear the call of the wild.
And they're going to have to do something because Rexar definitely just eats Malthael alive. It's very, 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 very difficult for Malthael to get in unless Rexar misplays and lets Malthael teleport onto him. But you got to hit Malthael or Rexar with some of those abilities to be able to get on top of him. And a good Rexar player is just never going to let any of those abilities get near. You definitely can't just like phase forward on top of him. Misha will say no. So here you go to Dragonshire. Let's go and get the predictions up and see what we can see.
Heroes, prepare for combat.
A little bit faster than I was expecting, but there we have the prediction up. So let's go ahead and get into the game right now. Representing Beyonce Gnolls, let me go and get this out of here. You don't want to see my little help. I'm blind. Cursor guides. We do have Z is going to be playing the Tychus. Babinski is going to be going ahead and coming on that variant. Coma on the fall set. We have Mean Bee coming out onto the Rhaegar. And up in the top lane, we do have Ramsey playing Rexar and Ramsey playing Misha. Best girl Misha.
Let the battle
On the other side of the
begin.
battlefield, we do go in and have USF Badger is going to be playing the Diablo. K4K is going to be on the Junkrat. Lagwagon coming down here onto the Stukov. The Phase Shifter onto the Malfield. And coming up behind is the Archangel. I feel like the Archangel actually goes ahead and gets follow with the angelic skin. Very appropriate. The damage coming in. Maltho getting a lot of value, being able to get things with a lot. Come down to about 66% health. So if you go to the Badger, we do go and have Maltho moving up. We're going to go straight into Misha. Down below, we do go and have Badger moving down, going and trying to disrupt this rotation. They are making the Team Beyonce Gnolls actually move around the long way. It's just looking like Dean Babinski are going to go and get this. Maybe a bit careful. Babinski is not a real character just yet. Has to wait until level 4 to pick up his ultimate. Phase shift moving down to get this so. We'll be running straight into Cone. Might be a bit of a problem than they're expecting.
Capture the shards, inherit the Dragon Knight's power, and lay waste to this forsaken kingdom.
We're going to have Misha Bear, Best Bear, moving up to the top, way and taking that. No one moving to the bottom point just yet. Both teams level 3. A little bit of advantage over Prince Silent Souls for Slowmo. Bunch of nice damage come down. Archangel like pulling into this. Little arrows going in and blast away. They're trying to go in and find a bit of damage. There is the boom. Cole in a lot of trouble. Archangel trying to get this taken care of. And yes, we do have the first blood onto Falstad. As Falstad goes ahead and gets hunted. Falstad may not be a demon, but you know what? I don't think Val cares. Val is like, that's pedantry. It's a demon if I says it is. Here's the move through. Would you go and have the spell, the night camp coming through, getting quite a bit of spell power. Get you moving back up to the top. Make sure nothing happens with that. Does go ahead and get onto the Rexar, but being hunted down right now. Misha looking for blood. Down below, we do go and have Souls and Slowmos just leading the way, blasting into Beyonce Gnolls. Here's Cone coming in for the flank. This might be a terrible, terrible idea. Here is the field to it, coming out of the volley. Babinski goes ahead and takes a huge bit of damage, goes ahead and goes down to about 30% health as they continue to move in here. Maltho does have to go back and try and get a little bit more experience, or a little bit more health. It's going back onto the battlefield. Right now we do have a 1-level lead on the side of Souls and Slowmo.
Hero slain.
Yeah, no, thank you. Do go down. Okay, the counter kill comes through. That's the first kill on the side of Beyonce Gnolls. Top comes down onto K4K. Not gonna be able to finish that off, but they do go in and get the channel. They do have the possibility of Dragon Knight, and Cone is moving in that direction. I have to see if Cone can do anything. There's like Ball is coming up here to make sure that doesn't happen. Here's Phase Shifter showing up right there. Here comes minion beautiful damage. We do go ahead and have the bottom point right now picked up for Souls and Slowmo. Not gonna let that move in just yet. KFK's moving down here. They're gonna go and try and get this lower night camp. Meanwhile, there is a battle phase shift. Like, phase shifter, you're never gonna beat Rexar. Hate to tell you. Big chunks of that. Oh, Badge took a huge bit of damage. There is the kill. We do go and have Beyonce Gnolls comes back. Varian gets that massive talk, and it just ends up like Diablo can't move for the longest time. For the longest time. But we do go and have B&B having to evacuate the fight. Do they have tap available? Not so far. Yeah, they're rubbing their nose. There it was. Who's just coming off cooldown. There's Babinski down a little bit. And once again, we do have a Dragon Knight available to the channel. But Babinski may be going down very quickly. A lot of damage on the Varian. We do go and have Unstoppable. Tychus comes out. We do go and have that up. The Malfield goes down. Tychus goes down. Father of the Mountain comes out for Comb. I know it's called Insolence Blast, but I like Father of the Mountain. Remember when that was called Shock and Awe? I remember when that was called Shock and Awe. And then John, how are you doing? We are here in game number 1 right now. Both teams have just gotten to level 10. We do go in and get Shield Wall on the Variant, Vigilance Blast, Ancestral Healing, Commandeer Odin, and Unleash the Boars. On the side of Souls of Slowmo, we do go in and get the Last Rites, Reign of Vengeance, Massive Shove, Apocalypse, and a Riptide. Then not to thee halfway now. To thee or not to thee. Yeah, K4K had nowhere to go except back to Hall of Storms, but you know what? An immediate counter kill onto the healer, and Tychus is down too. This is really bad if you are a Beyonce Gnolls fan. Oh. And we actually had, despite all of the crap I was talking about how Malfield will never beat Rexar, Malfield said, yeah, watch me. And my hat is off. I saw it. I see you. I have witnessed you, my friend.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
K4K is riding their little. Oh my gosh! He's so happy. He's like, yeah! I this part!
The flame cleanses all.
I'm sorry, he was just so joyous. Phase Shifter. Here came the entire US Army coming in. Oh, does Phase Shifter get out? That must be you at level 1. You did take Fear the Reaper in order to get that extra move speed. I'm really surprised. I thought the taunt was going to come out first, surely. Archangel taking a bunch of damage. He's trying to get out of there, and no, Tychus will not let that go. They go, Grenade comes down, goes ahead and removes Vala from play. So unfortunately, not a lot's being done down here. We do go and have pressure mounting in the bottom lane. Phase Shifter does move back. Does not run into that. Here comes the Odin. Got nice and commandeered. Moving down to the bottom lane real quick. Quick Phase Shifter. Last rites the Dragon Knight.
I have seen enough.
Surely that'll work.
For now. Hero slain.
Yeah, this, he just, I know how good I am at this matchup, so that this makes me worried for Phase Shifter. Alright, we'll be okay for right now. Nice little juke to jive, but as you can see, very little actual damage done to his opponent. Do go and have the bottom camp being picked up right now by Beyonce Gnolls. They may be looking for an invade right quick. Vinsky is moving in that direction. Their opponents will go into this night camp, trying to get some pressure building up top. Nice push through. Here we have Cone and Lee and Lean B. Cone and Lee and Lean B. Nice. Now we did go in and have the Father Mountain to cancel. Did not get to come out. They'll be up in about 3 seconds. Taunt just about done. There's a nice little explosion onto a lot of their opponents. We did go in and have the Misha Bear up here trying to hold this back. Lots of free damage coming through. Phase Shifter double soaking as well as they can. A lot of enemies here, but here comes the support of the rest of the team as well. Oh, and there, yep, here we go with Junkrat. Come on, someone throw something! Thank you.
Has destroyed a fort. Avenge my husband. Earn his power and destroy your enemies.
Stop there, you've heard this one before.
I'm a bit surprised I didn't last rise that just to get more stats on it. Because Misha does count as a hero for the last rise, although here comes a lot of people. Father Mountain goes ahead and blast through, laser lands. We do go and have Malko going down, Cone gets out of the danger zone. Mean B takes a bunch of damage, but you know what? The Angel of Death is gone, and no damages have been taken by Beyonce Gnolls. However, here in the bottom lane, we do go and have a push coming in. So that Cone will be flying down here. We're going to get that taken care of right quick. To go down Mean B, they're going to go ahead and pick up this nightcap. Get counter pressure coming into on the top lane. Top comes down. I don't. Now 9 kills to 7 in favor of Beyonce Gnolls. K for K, going to go ahead and move back right quick. We do go to have the double channel. Vala is in the area.
The Dragon Knight shall reduce you to cinders.
Now, very, like, they're moving in, but only K for K was nearby to do any damage. So Babinski got, like, tossed around a lot, but no real lasting damage. Meanwhile, Dragon Knight here in the middle. We do go in and have the Phase Shifter being knocked into no man's land. Damage as Beyonce Gnolls moves forward. There's the taunt coming down. Phase Shifter is going to go ahead and get removed very quickly. We do go in now. The Dragon Knight is currently being piloted by Rexar. Misha I guess, just wanders off. It's like, that's not my boss. I don't know who this dragon is, but I want to be around it. Or Misha. Misha's so confused. So we do go and have Beyonce Gnolls trying to go and take down a second fort. Keep in mind, this Slowmo already has 2 forts down. So even though they're actually starting to get outpaced in terms of kills, in map pressure, their 2 teams are dead even at the moment. Going after the light camp being picked up by Cone right quick. US a Badger.
You'll like this one.
So a big 4 versus 4, but Misha is closer. We do go and have a kill onto the Diablo. Lagwagon does get hit by the boars, trying to get out of there. Lots of damage coming from the side. There we have that. Lagwagon tried to step back, but went ahead and have stepped into the team in order to avoid Father of the Mountain.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
So that is the third and final fort down on the side of Souls and Slowmo. I feel like this game just completely turned around once Olds came online.
Another chance to prove yourself worthy. Do not squander it.
So we do have a level 20 talent. We are going to go ahead and get Glory to the Alliance from Varian, Epic Mount, Farseer's Blessing, Big Red Button, and Kill Command. Right now, 4 of the 5 mercenary camps on the map have been turned blue. Only 1 remains, unclaimed.
Become the Dragon Knight and claim vengeance for my family. Hero slain.
Yeah, we now have 15 kills to 7 in favor of Beyonce Gnolls. Right now, it looks like Souls and Slowmo are trying to soft play it. They may have to let this dragon go. They need level 20. Oh, and here comes Archangel. Archangel sees a couple of opponents nearby. Has been moved out of the danger zone. Will be okay for the time being. But Rexar's about to become a dragon again. And Misha got scared and ran off.
Hero slain.
What? I have no idea why Stukov was up there. I really thought everyone was playing back and defensive. Here they come. 40 seconds until Stukov, but we do have a level 20 on the side of Souls and Slowmo, so we are back to even talent tiers. It will be at even talent tiers for the game. We're going to have extra oof, Hellgate, Top Off, Barfly Quiver, and No Stop Death. Here's the taunt coming down onto the Yoga Badger.
The red team's core is in peril.
14 seconds till Stukov. 14 seconds to save the world. You gotta find something to do about that variant. Variant just comes in, and again, that's what I was talking about. The variant comes in because the Stukov was picked so early. Stukov does not give you a cleanse, so you just can't really do. You have to find something to do about that variant. And there's game number 1, going in favor of Beyonce Gnolls. Let's get that updated right quick. Boop, boop. So, looking at the stats, in terms of hero damage, we do go and have Bala leading the way, 57,000 hero damage over the course of the game. Junkrat, Falzad, and Rexar all coming in at the low 4,000s, or low 40,000s. You go and have Rhaegar leading the way, so much more healing coming out of Rhaegar because of the way Rhaegar had more of an opportunity to heal because of just the, taunt blow-up combination coming out of the side of Beyonce Gnolls. Hello, Prosman. And then in terms of that soak potential, we do go and have 21,000 soak coming out of the Rexar, beating out Falstad and Malthiel by about 3,000 and 4,000. Talents, we got those. Take them, copy them down, go ahead and take them to your Stormling matches, get all of the epic victory. I will see you guys. Game 2.
we couldn't ignore. Comedy affairs where the ending is your own reward. Are you the fool who will be king, or just to know it all who doesn't know a thing? Small time pretender takes a throne. Now it's time for the truth to be known. You can fake it all you want, but you never rate above a cliche. Yeah, you can try, but you're never gonna take it away.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to game number 2. We do go ahead and have, once again, Beyonce Gnolls going up against Souls and Slowmo. Souls and Slowmo did lose game number 1, has chosen first pick once again. That Bubby Crystal Hollow is selected by Beyonce Gnolls. Really taking their time on that first band. Not sure what they don't want to go against. Yeah, is it just variant? No, they do say Samuro is still just no fun. No fun police. Do you have New York being the first one banned out? New York, obviously a super comfort first phase shifter, and they just want to take that comfort away. It's interesting. I feel like New York is one of the best counters for Samuro. So it's like we won't let you play Samuro, but we won't let you play the counter to Samuro. Oh, Orphea being taken out. That's sad. I like Orphea. I have a thing for white-haired girls. Don't judge me. And we do go and have Nubrak being banned out next. So very similar bans. I do think... I don't remember Orphea being banned by Souls and Slowmo before. If they are going for the Stukov, what is their plan for variant? They need to have one. Well, okay, maybe they don't need to have one.
Let's fly.
So we do go and have the Johanna coming out first and foremost. Falstad going to once again be picked up by Comb. Comb enjoys his laser turkey. Now, just some Okay, well that's one way. Garrosh is going to be very affected if Garrosh can get in there. Lunara going to try and go in and put some slows down in order to let Garrosh close the distance and throw people in danger. Falstad already has a bit of an escape, but no hit points. So if Garrosh can get up to Falstad, it's going to be Cuttins. Cuttins, I say. Don't yet have a offlaner. Are we going to continue the offlane bans? We do have both a tank and a healer on the side of Souls and Slowmo. So yeah, they do go and get rid of Malthael. On the other side, there is still no healer on the side of Beyonce Gnolls, where we have the Malfurion banned out one more time. No, they do go and say the Tychus was scarier. We do not like Odin. Leave that alone. Stop commandeering it.
Change is upon us.
Okay, we will have the toy dinosaur Dahaka coming out.
For the alliance above all.
And the fun police in Anduin. Oh, you thought you had a combo? You thought you managed to grab someone and throw them into the wolves? You thought you were going to get a kill? Nope. Anduin says no kills for you. It's not allowed. So we still need an offlaner. It will be, oh, interesting. Imperious going into Dahaka. I do feel like Dahaka has a slight advantage here, in that Imperious really has to land those spears in order to get any real damage, and if Dahaka stays inside the wave, then Imperious's primary damage ability is not as effective. We have a Song of Ice and Fire coming out here with the blonde spellcasters, Jaina versus Kael'thas, V versus K for K. I do like that both of our mages have 3 character long names. Very appropriate. But I will see you into the game. Don't go anywhere, and I will be right back.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
So here we go into game number 2. First and foremost, let me get that out of the way. Holy crap.
3.
Can you read chat? That's a problem.
1.
There we go. First and foremost, we do go to Beyonce Gnolls. V coming out onto Jaina. Mean B is going to be on the Anduin. We have Babinski is coming out here on the Johanna. Down in the bottom lane, we do go and get Cone playing the Falstaff. And then up at the top lane, we will have Ramsey coming out on the Dahaka. Meanwhile, on the side of Souls and Slowmo, we're going to have Archangel coming out onto the Lunara. US Badger is going to be on the Garage. Phase Shifter on that there Imperious. K for K is going to be playing the Kael'thas. And Lagwagon will be on the Stukov. Phase Shifter moving up. You go and have Plants versus Lightning. I do like the Cone didn't get too aggressive, realized that you could not see their opponent very much. I also like they didn't stay and try and overcommit to it. We do go and have this rotation coming back up to the middle, making sure that they don't lose too much experience, or any experience as the case may be. Well, up top, we do go and have, oh, Ramsey's actually taken a bit of damage from this. Dahaka does until level 4 when they can get more and more and more. Aww. Badger really wanted that. I would have that being picked up. Hello, Teal. You go and have. Also, Teal, first time on my channel. Actually, I guess I have had the flu lately, so I haven't been streaming, so I suppose it's okay. Would you go and have K for K coming up? Going ahead and squaring off Lightning versus Fire. You go and get Lunara moving out here. Going ahead and picking this up. Taking all of these guys out. Oh, V is super... Okay, I was going to say, I want to move back. That was a little scary to jump over into. I'm not going to lie. Phase Shifter, not doing as well into Dahaka. That is the problem. Ramsey goes ahead and eat some essence. Phase Shifter will go ahead and just... How low can he go? Back to the Hall of Storms. Go. We're at level 4s at this point. We do go and have Lunara. Does go for Nature's Calling. So going to go ahead and be great and critical at taking these camps down very, very quickly. Tribute is going to be up top here for the first little bit. Babinski moving into the area, looking to harass Phase Shifter. Beyonce at level 1. You take Impaling Life. That's the thing I see more for tanky variances. Yeah, there was a lot of abilities that all did not actually get that, and we actually did have the tribute picked up by the side of Beyonce Gnolls. It does look like we are going to move back into the middle where Anduin and Jaina are. Falstad trying to go in and get this tower right quick, and will do so. We do have a level lead at the moment for and a talent tier advantage on the side of Beyonce Gnolls. Here's Garage, shirking around, looking for a throw. I do have to say, Beyonce Gnolls is doing a great job at not moving too far away. If they don't see Garage, they're being very defensive.
The choice is simple.
They've had 80 kills so far. I say that as Combe was super far out, but did go ahead and get out of there. We did go ahead and have Beyonce does have the tribute on their side of the map, but definitely looks like this will be fought for. Combe came up from behind. Dahaka did burrow down here. Appears a little bit behind, does not have that instantaneous movement. And Combe will not get that picked up. Lunar comes in with a spear real quick. The Blitz can take a huge bit of damage. Super low, but it will be Lunar, the first one to go down. However, it looks like Ramsey will, no! Ramsey will burrow to safety. Okay, does not say safe. We do have the tribute picked up on the side of Beyonce Gnolls after a 1-for-1 trade. Bunch of damage coming in here right quick. Gonna have USF Badger. Looking for something, but not finding much.
I'm tired of your petty squabbling. Gather tribute.
Right now, this is in favor of Souls for Slowmo. See what they can do with it. Oh, there is a throw into Anduin. Anduin is not getting out of here. Yeah, you can't fun place yourself, can ya? That should be an easy pickup of this tribute for the side of Souls of Slowmo. Both teams knocking on the door of level 10s and both get it at basically the same second. We are going to go in and see Blessed Shield coming out of Johanna. Mighty Gust not going for Father of the Mountain this time. We go in and get Ring of Frost. Light Bomb. And Dahaka does not know. On the other side of the battlefield, we do go and get Phoenix. Warlord's Challenge. Flaming Swipe. Angelic Armaments. And Leaping Strike. Flaming Swipe and Leaping Strike. It sounds like those two should be like a paired set.
Shall we see who gathers?
Alright, both bosses are picked up. Ramsey will go ahead and be taken out real quick. Big push, but that means no one is defending the bottom boss right now. Bottom boss is going ahead and just taking the bottom fort for free as the battle and the action happens up here. This is a much better trade for Beyonce Gnolls. The fact I'm not committing to this right now, because this will be taken out. Meanwhile, the bottom one did get taken out by the boss. There is the Mighty Gust. D2, the Mighty Gusts are back. Or G2, Game 2. Alright, that is, without variant here, Stukov is not getting punished nearly as much as they did last time. There's the throw into Archangel. But keep in mind, there is a big wave, and now we've got catapults starting to move through the bottom lane. It does look like Lunara is on her way to try and take care of this.
I grow tired.
And here it is. This is the tribute that will decide the first curse. One team will get it, the other team will be sad.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Does look like we're going to have Beyonce Gnolls in position sooner, right as this pulls in. The other team did go in and with me that tried to get a camp, even though the camp is going to pass right by the battle. Bit of anti-combo there, so we did have the Gust pushing people off of the ice block, and Gina will be the first one to go down. This should be an advantage for Souls and Slowmo. There is a Ramsey. Ramsey goes ahead and gets knocked up, coming ahead and getting thrown into the wolves, and goodbye. Meanwhile, we will have Lagwagon going ahead and channeling Ragway, and there is the curse on the side of Souls and Slowmo.
You shall know my wrath.
Co moves up here, trying to get this taken care of before it gets too much free damage. Meanwhile, we do go and have Imperious coming over here, trying to deal with this right quick.
The red team has destroyed a fort.
They're moving up here to support Imperious. Nice sidestep. There's the throw. We do go and have that coming in. A lot of people stunned in place. We got Anduin going down. And Jaina goes down. Badger's super low. Dahaka wants it, but Dahaka will not get it. Excuse me. I gotta tell you guys, the flu sucks. I am not a fan of it.
My curse subsides.
So we do go and have the top wall is down around the keep. The keep wall still stands. Here in the bottom, the wall is down. We do go and have 23 seconds on top boss. Bottom boss is just a little bit faster. Doesn't look like they've realized that, and we do go and have a rotation coming in from Souls and Slowmo. They do have a level advantage and a talent tier advantage, so they are very correct to try and be aggressive right now. Right, there's the movement. They don't quite get the boss. And it looks like Babisky might be in trouble. There is a big old ring of frost. We do have Stukov going down. Mean B is being harassed by the hopping tier Bestier. Both healers are currently down. Babinski has no health. A lot of damage coming through. We do have a kill on the Kel'Thas and onto Johanna. There is the Gust. Ramsey right there, right on top. There is the stun. And it's going to be a 2 for 2. However, it's a 2 for 2 as boss walks into the outer area defenses on this keep.
Gather tribute or face my curse. The choice is simple.
here is in 2 seconds. And she's trying to come in for a very interesting flank angle.
You can't stop me.
Alright, there is Paul. Cumberland is out there almost immediately. There is the Ring of Frost. Ring of Frost goes and catches a Badger. A Badger can't go anywhere. You go and have foam going down. Ramsey has burrowed in. It's right in the middle of the entire enemy team. The entire enemy team is looking for Dino Blood. Okay, Babinski. And here is another tribute coming up. One that I do not think Beyonce and Gnolls can even think about contesting. They will not have Dahaka back until 25 seconds after the spawns. So we're back to 2v2 on the tribute counter. I hate being sick. There's Phase Shifter looking at V. There's a stun coming out. You go and have Jaina drops the Ring of Frost, but it does not matter as both DPSs go down. But Vincent goes ahead and catches a spear to the back of the back. Will go and get pulled out by the Fun Police Anduin. That's another 2 kills in favor of Souls and Slowmo. They'll come over here, go and pick up this boss. Another curse now for Souls and Slowmo. They're going to come straight down this top one, pushing along with the boss. The boss is a bit delayed. 5 fingers to a fist, going in and just walking in on this one. We're going to take it out very, very quickly. This is now dead. That boss cannot be stopped from taking it. There's the throw. Ultapple on Johanna does come out. He's going to hit right in the middle of the wall. There's the Ring of Frost. Ring of Frost lands and hits the Hoppy Deer Bestier. Lunara not going to be the best for a little bit. Will be a disengage, but a lot of damage still coming in. We are down to 60% on the core for Beyonce Gnolls. We have a boss in the lower lane starting to come through, but the middle and the top lane just have continual catapult pressures that are completely unanswered. And that does give Souls and Slowmo the ability to just like stay in the bushes. They have to send people out in order to deal with those, and they can just use that for the gank. much damage can we get to Archangel? It looks like the boss will go down, will not quite take entire front wall. We'll come very, very close to it. Gina does have to go back and deal with this, as that was starting to get threatened. Dahaka pushing through top lane. There's the throw. Top comes down onto Jaina. Jaina ice blocks. We do have the Rosh going down. Babinski very, very, very low, but not quite dead. Never mind. Babinski does go ahead. Nice double spear from using phase shifter. Dahaka burrowed in, but burrowed in on the attack right as their opponents were leading. Comb goes into a huge bit of damage and will go down. That is a 3-for-1. Garage sacrifices their life with 3 of the opponents, and that may be the end of the game, with only the blonde twins left to defend. I say that with thinner attack? I'm a little confused.
Blue team's core is under attack.
There's the damage starting to come through. Lunara's, over time, here's the thing, Lunara's damage is some of the best in the game, but it's kind of fake damage. It can be healed away, but that does not apply to the core. The core simply so much damage, and there it goes. Game number 2 does go in favor in Slowmo and Slowmo. We do have a game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Look at the stats at the end of game number 2. We do go ahead and have, in terms of damage, top 3 damage all showing up from Souls and Slowmo. 45,000 on the Imperius, 41,000 on the Lunara, and the K for K with 38,000. Healing what is? Oh my god! Oh my goodness! 72,000 healing coming out of Lagwagon. Wow. And then we do go ahead and have Phase Shifter on the Imperius, followed by Ramsey. Actually, both of them getting basically the same soak. Talent, there we go. We do go ahead and have 17 kills to 5 in favor of Souls and Slowmo. Here are the talents, copy them down, take them into Storm League, and I will see you for game 3.
infernal shrines.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to game number 3. Hello, Giselle. Hello, Rod. You guys came in right in the middle of no game happening, but you know what? We are back. We are for game 3. We're here for the rubber match. We have Beyonce Gnolls, winners of the first game, coming in Souls and Slowmo, winners of the second game. It does appear that Beyonce just really enjoys having map back, because they did take that after losing game number 2. And there goes Stukov. Yeah, I find it interesting they had an answer for Stukov in game number 1. Game number 2, they did not. They very much did not have an answer for Stukov. So Stukov would go ahead and be moving away. The Russian pain doctor, not going to be hurting anyone's dreams this time. Samuro is going to have to stay over in the Orient, because they have been banned out, as has Orphea. I know it's Orphea, but I like Orphea. And then there is the Garage. I have to wonder, since you ban Garage out, can Souls and Slowmo just pull a Beyonce and take Varian? No, we have Phase Shifter taking Leoric. Phase Shifter has not been allowed to play Leoric for the last 2 games. It keeps getting banned in Phase 3, so they just grab it immediately. Well, thank you, Giselle. I still have a cough. It is still a little bit but you know what? I'm doing the best I can. Tychus has come out with V immediately. Or V comes out with Tychus. And then Ramsey going to be on the Hogger. Johanna will be picked up by USA, a Badger. And then we do go in and get Kale Foss, being played by K4K. So, the little blonde team coming out of the side of Souls or Slowmo. I mean, I know Leoric has white hair, but Leoric's also a skeleton. Who's to say Leoric wasn't blonde in life? Exactly, none of you can say that. Y'all don't know. Lunara, Hoppy Deer, Best Deer. Gonna be more like Hoppy Deer, Band Deer this time around. And we do go and get Infernal Shrines. Last ban, coming out of the side of Souls and Slowmo. What do they not want to see? There's no healer or tank on the opposing side just yet. Will they get rid of the Varian? Will they get rid of the Anduin? No, they do go and go for the Beetle King and Nubarak. Hogger, the Terror of Elowin. Hogger is basically a Tasmanian devil. Bounces around off walls. We do have Rhaegar, the Mecha Shaman, coming out, and we do have Falstad. Cope, once again, 3rd game in a row, really likes being a lightning chicken. So Babinski going to be the last pick. Still has the option of pulling out that Varian one more time. And there's nothing that the Souls can do about it, because they don't want to pick a Varian here. They've already got Johanna.
The wait is over.
Alright. Yeah, this is like the blonde and white haired team for sure. We have Anduin coming out from the Lagwagon. Anduin, the fun police, able to pull people out of danger. And then Cassia, the Amazon princess. I don't actually think she's a princess, but she should be. But normally don't go for Varian. They go for Diablo, the Lord of Terror. Big old wrestler of the Heroes of the Storm game. Going to just be able to charge people, body slam them over his welt body. But here we go. We're going to go into the game right now. I'll put up predictions. Go and put your money where your mouth is. And I'll be here for game number 3 in just a second. Alright, so here we are in game number 3, the rubber match. One team will win it all here. One team will go home. Okay, not really go home. They'll be back next week. It's not like they get eliminated from the tournament. But these will be playing Tychus, the bad man, Comb on the Lightning Chicken. We do have Mean Bee on Rhaegar, and Babinski on the Lord of Terror himself. Up in the top lane, we do go and have Hogger, the Tasmanian Devil. Big old ball and chain. No, he's not married. I said it. We do go and have K for K playing Kael'thas, the Fire Mage. We do go and get Archangel on the Lightning Amazon. We do go and get USA Badger. He's going to be playing the Johanna. We have Lagwagon on the Anduin, and then Phase Shifter on the Skeleton King. He's making Banshee's Wail. Both teams going back and forth. Not really wanting to engage. There is a faint something to do. USA Badger moves forward. Going back and forth looking for this. You up on the top lane, we do go in and have Phase Shifter going up against Hogger. The way this matchup works is that Phase Shifter can drain hope from Hogger and just suck that delicious life out. But Hogger can go in and unstoppable out. It gives a little bit of healing, but you almost, if you use it too quickly, Hogger can go in and escape. There's the Phase Shifter moving into the middle, but still most of the enemy team is here. Down at the bottom, we do have K4K going against Tychus. Can we just look at Tychus in his, like, swimwear, riding around in his swimsuit, has the big old Super Soaker minigun? There's Babinski. Babinski is lifted by a gravity lapse. A lot of damage coming through. Going in and trying to get out of here. He is freaking Diablo. He has 14 souls. But there is Phase Shifter trying to go in and get this taken care of. Comb chasing Phase Shifter around. We do go and get the Hyena gang up here. Just go ahead and pick up this mercenary camp. The shamans will march forward until they're dealt with. Here's the thing, the shaman's gonna be 2 little doggies, but if the doggies die, he just summons more. He just, like, raises them. He's basically a necromancer. So if Comb can keep Phase Shifter back, this will do a lot of damage. Oh no, a doggy went down! Pull out another doggy! Oh no, a doggy went down! Oh, he's not pulling one out yet? He'll get there eventually.
Prepare yourselves for the slaughter.
Alright, we do go and have the Arcane Punisher. Will be coming out of this shrine shortly. There's going to be 40 little skeletal, a bunch of these. Whichever team kills 40 of them first will get the assistance of the Punisher. K4K is super low on life. Going ahead, and it looks like Diablo was abusing them just a little bit, but no actual kills happened just yet. There is... Okay, you're supposed to click that first. You're not actually killing anything yet. Look like your team came forward. Alright, there is that. Big bit. Babinski not able to get out of there. Super low. Down to 20 health. As he goes ahead and gets out of there. The love damage onto Leora. Leora is going to go ahead. Oh, Hogger kind of ended up losing the gun bounce. We are up to 16 skeletal minions killed for the side of Beyonce Gnolls. No actually went down, K4K very, very low. There is a stun coming through, and here's Diablo back. Had to go back to the Hall of Storms and heal right quick. We are up to 24 versus 27. There is the suplex, and Kael'thas goes in and gets smashed into the ground. Little mage not finding anything out of that. Here is Diablo moving back, and there once again goes ahead and gets smashed onto the other side. Does go and get out, does not get smashed into the wall. So we have 40 achieved by Beyonce Gnolls. Arcane Punisher is out. Looking for something to jump onto. A Badger should go ahead and become unstoppable and stop this from really, like, stunning him too much. But here comes everyone else moving forward, trying to move outside the outer realm of fortifications. Rinsky seems to be moving forward just a bit, trying to get this taken care of. Look, there is a big stun. Oh, but not getting out of here. Diablo does go down, as does the Rhaegar. Phase Shifter moving forward. We're going to try and slow this down. Still, though, they did get the first objective. The wall is down. The towers are no longer defending. And we did get the fort down to about 80% health. Here are the casual impalers, the goat people, go and be picked up. Said, okay, we beat the snot out of you, now you work for us. You always gotta feel bad for these mercenaries. Like, you kick the crap out of them, and then you make them go walk down the lane until they get the crap kicked out of them. Did you go ahead and have K4K and Lagwagon down at the bottom of the map? Trying to pick up this Impale can. You know, there is. It just goes ahead and knocks everything down. When you're actually picking these up, you won't resummon the dogs, because that would just mean it would take forever to kill him. Doggies? Alright, there's left one went ahead and just got caught completely out of position. Did I actually see that? Did they put a loot horde down and then Diablo smashed into the loot horde? I think that may have been what happened. Really, really, really nice coordination between the two members. We don't have this being picked up. It takes a little bit longer because you don't have Hoggers able to go crazy. We do go and have a second Punisher. This will be a Mortar Punisher. The power of the Molten Hell coming out in order to support as soon as one team can kill 40 of the minions. But they can't quite yet. Still 3 seconds before it becomes active. Bunch of damage on the Hogger. Hogger getting very, very low. There's the lightning breath coming out. Maximum Kaiju. I was a Cajun. No. Kaiju. Diablo. There is a Gust coming out of Cone. USA Batch are very, very, very low. Not a lot of health on the side of Souls for Slowmo. We're going to try and get this taken care of. There's the flip. And Hogger's just back here being like, I went to go make a sandwich. I just left my character in the game to bounce around. Bounce around. Bounce up, and get down. Alright, there's the Mortar Punisher coming out. Mortar Punisher is the weakest one to fight with, but the strongest one to push with. Because here's the thing, those Molten Blasts do so much damage, and you know what sucks at dodging Molten Blasts? Buildings. There goes the first fort of the game. It looks like Hogger's already working on the mid fort, trying to get this taken care of. You know, up top we do have the lightning chicken. Okay, actually just ran back from that. There's the Odin out. Odin has been commandeered. Here's Phase Shifter, the Skeleton King versus the Fleabag.
Heroes slain.
Oh, and I'm in the wrong place for sure. We do go and have a Badger in the middle of a lot of the enemy. Not able to quite take this care of. False Edge just taken out people left and right. K4K is the next blonde target. So we do go and have the camp pushing forward. Khazra and Belos going ahead and walking into this. We may need to come back for Liam members. They are coming back very, very, very quickly. You have a 2-level lead right now for the side of Beyonce Gnolls. That does mean they have 8% more health and their ability to do 8% more damage than their opponents do. And we do go and get the second part of the game going down. Hogger started it earlier, but now they've gone ahead and cleaned it up. Phase Shifter moving up here, going to try and get this taken care of. We have N2, which could be very, very bad. It won't stop Hogger, but a lot of the other members, like Rhaegar and Tychus, do not have a very good escape. So putting them in prison will definitely hold them for a while.
The shrine gathers power. Claim it in my name.
Freaking love the little dog form. He's basically a transformer. I'm hoping I can see him lunge into something. I didn't use myself, I apologize. There is once again a Hogger doing the spin. Here's Badger coming through, but the rest of the team is not quite through yet. K4K is in the area. There's the Phoenix coming down. Phoenix goes ahead and lands. Here's the Lightning Breath. Diablo just hanging out in the middle of the Phoenix. There we do go and have the N2. Bitsky not able to go anywhere. Does not want to go anywhere. Then there's the lightning damage. We do have a kill onto the Johanna. There is a counter kill onto Diablo. And that's going to be 3 kills for effectively 1, but Diablo had full souls, had all 100 souls in his little pocket, so he is already back from the dead. Does not have as many hit points as he used to, down to 63,000 hit points. As he gets more and more souls, he's up to 35 so far. That number will just grow and grow and grow.
Summoned a frozen punisher.
So here's the Frozen Punisher. If you remember, I said that the Molten was the worst one to fight with. The Frozen is the best. Frozen can hold the enemy in place. It turns off base defenses. It is a terror. The Phoenix out. There is a big old stun onto Archangel. So there, you can see the frost coming around. That does shut off the building for a while, but they're not quite. Oh my gosh, 4-man stun from the Punisher. Here's Babinski and Combe going down towards the bottom. A lot of these structures, and keep in mind, all of the forts for Beyonce Gnolls are still standing, still proud. And there goes Hogger once again. Are currently looking at 108 stacks of Gathering Storm. Every time, every stack increases its damage by 0.5%. So at 100 stacks, or 108 stacks, that is raising its damage by 54%. Alright, there's the Lightning Nova bouncing back and forth. All you have to do is spread apart, and that won't really do too much. You have level 20s on deck for the side of Beyonce Gnolls, and there goes the first keep of the game. Now with the keep down, we are going to see these catapults with every single wave that comes out. Before, you had some waves without a catapult, because only every third wave had it. But now with the keep gone, every single one will have a catapult. There's the big red button coming out. We do go and have, oh, nice! They went ahead and tried to entomb the Diablo. Diablo hell get it out of there. That will not work in a little bit. At level 20, Entomb will also turn off the use of abilities, assuming they take that upgrade. But for right now, Babinski was able to escape. Once again, summon some puppies. Here's the shrine activating. This will be another Mortar Punisher. The most punishing Punisher in terms of like raw structure damage. Ramsey went ahead and missed the bounce a little bit and will be taken out almost immediately. Would you go and have York finishing it off? Diablo goes down one more time. Does have full souls, so we'll be back very, very quickly. But they're down to 3 at the moment. They have to wait for Diablo to come back before they can even think about fighting this. And this is Souls' one big opportunity to try and come back into this game. However, while that's happening, remember the puppies? Pepper's Farm remembers. This does mean that there's now a chance for a 4 versus 4 attack, as we do go and have them moving in. Now, Diablo does not have a lot of health. It had to go ahead and go down to 25 souls, so it can get pickled very, very quickly. And there's the Mortar Punisher, was picked up in favor of Souls of Slowmo. There is the Odin, getting a lot of damage onto this. We do have the wall going down. There goes a ton of damage, down to half health on the fort already. Combe going ahead and being aggressed upon.
Red team has destroyed a fort. Red team's Punisher has fallen. Red team's core is under attack.
Yep, that's the problem. We do have 3 catapults on core. Shields are still up. So it's not going to be permanent damage yet, but this is just, you cannot leave your core undefended for any length of time. These catapults in the top and the bottom lane are just going to push, push, push no matter what. Lots of casual camps moving through the map. They're trying to paint it blue. They're not letting their opponents actually have any ability to move around the map. All they can do is stand back and defend. Oh, there is the double Entomb. Remember what I talked about? Entomb at level 20 will silence and stop those abilities. That is a very, very quick double kill. They're looking at Babinski. They don't have Entomb again. They won't have it. There's only Anduin's ult still up. But they will get all their abilities back before their opponents come back from being killed. This is the moment Souls and Slowmo needs. They are just continuously getting a little bit of advantageous. Once again, they cannot leave this undefended. They would like to get this lane opened up. Unfortunately, it's 4 versus 3. They have advantage, but they can't really push too hard.
A shrine gathers power. You will take it for me.
Alright, Shrine is activating. Their opponents are back up. The question is, how many times can Leoric do that? How many times can Leoric just get them 2 kills with no real opposition? Leoric's upgraded Entomb is definitely one of the most powerful abilities in the game. We look at the Phase Shifter. What can you do? There is the stun. The Blitzkrieg taking a bunch of damage. Hellgate's out of harm's way. There's the move in, trying to go ahead and get onto KFK. I did not see him too, but got used, so that means it's not available. And there goes Kel'Thas. That may be the end of the game. The fact that Kel'Thas went down. The Phase Shifter going down as well. Archangel, there is a full 5-man team wipe, and this should be what Beyonce Gnolls needs in order to end this game. They're going ahead and moving forward. They're going ahead and trying to get these last 8, and we'll just march down the top. We already have Falstad flying down, using Swiftwing to the best of their ability.
Red team's core is under attack. Blue team has summoned a frozen Punisher.
Here's the damage coming through. We do have 2 catapults on core. Here comes everyone else. Odin is out, and we're 3-6 away from Leoric, a long way from everyone else. And with that, we do have Beyonce Gnolls do win game number 3 and the series. Getting 2 points, and then 1 point going to the side of Souls and Slowmo. Go ahead and see if I can get an interview right quick. No, I can't find. There's the lobbies. Alright, while we wait to see if I am going to be joined or not. Oh, thank you very much, Conflicted. You guys are just here just in time for the games to be over, but you know what? I still appreciate you being here.
Hello.
Hello, hello. So, first of all, very much congratulations. How are you guys feeling right now?
Pretty good. Pretty pumped. Feeling like playing some Storm League.
Well, I'll try not to keep you here for too long then. First of all, let me just say, because that was very, very confusing series for me to watch. In game number one, it definitely felt like you guys responded to the fact that they picked Stukov so early, and Stukov didn't have a cleanse by picking Varian. And then we never saw him come back in the rest of the series. What kind of led to that?
Lack of the variant? I don't know. I think, why did we pick variants game? I'm not sure. I don't know.
The second game?
Yeah. Sometimes
Did
we
we
just...
pick him? We didn't pick him the second game. We picked him the first game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought Rock was asking, like, we picked variant first game. You know, it's like a really good trade-off into Stukov.
Oh,
and
they had
Stukov-
Diablo.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
because
we-
they play Varian, and so we wanted to take him. Yeah, and I don't know. It's kind of lined up with our damage and like the way, like it was a very good front to back style. I think.
I think second game Diablo is a little bit more boss control too, right? So.
Yep, second game was, of course, the game onto Curse of Hollow. What would you say? Is there something specific they did to change the paradigm, or was that just a like? Did they manage something in the draft, or what kind of? Because first game you guys really seemed after level 10 to never lose control of the game, and then second game it just seemed the complete opposite.
I don't think we could deal with Garrosh.
Yep, same. Gary was just really strong.
Our engages were like a lot of our ults were out of sync too. It was kind of like a.
Like
I
an
don't know.
off-game really for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did definitely notice a couple of times where it would be like Gina would Ring of Frost, and then Falstad would like be like, "Get off the Ring of Frost, guys."
Yeah. My bad.
I don't actually think I landed a single ult that game either, so.
Yeah, I
was just
missed
a
like
bad game.
2 blessed shields.
It definitely does. It definitely happens. This not me making fun of anyone. And then moving on to Infernal Stars, I do notice you guys really, really, really seem to prefer map pick. Even when you have the chance to take first pick, you don't. Is that just because you consider the last pick that powerful?
I think when you can take the map, you kind of like control the strategy. You know, like the whole flow of the game. To me, it's still a lot stronger. I don't know.
It's interesting. For a very, very long time, I saw everyone take first pick, and then it seemed to shift the other way lately. Not completely, not like an overnight thing. But I'm definitely seeing a lot more map picks. Last question I have coming into this last game. It was so funny to me. Whenever because you guys had banned out Leoric the previous 2 games, so when they first picked Leoric, did you guys have a specific strategy in mind? Because you kind of seem to want to avoid him, and at the end of the game, I could certainly start to see why.
One of their Lyric players was really strong, and I think the first 2 maps, we didn't really want to deal with him on that, especially the second one with how tight those objective corridors are. I think it's really easy in Tombs. But on that last map, it's more open. Not as scary, I guess.
And I think we were slightly hoping to get the pick.
Yeah, we wanted to like leave the orc open so we could do the same thing.
Yeah.
Definitely makes sense.
We thought they might ban another pick we had, so Leoric was like our backup, and we didn't want to like bottleneck our picks.
And then, last question, I ask a variant of this to everyone. Can you tell me where the name Beyonce Gnolls comes from?
I think the singer Beyonce, her parents named her that.
That's.
And then we made a pun. Actually, I'm gonna the is the creator of that name officially, I think. I championed it though.
We'll practice with single ladies on in the background sometimes, and it really helps us get in the road flow.
Yeah, I drive around with that.
All right, so those are all the questions I had for you. Let me turn it over to you for any shout-outs you might want to give.
Shout out to Cassidy.
Who's Cassidy?
I think she's viewing tonight.
Oh,
Just an IRL person.
Shout out to Opiates. He was not feeling too good.
Okay.
Poor little dude.
I actually I have an update on that for you guys later offline.
Yeah, I was talking to him about
It's all
it.
good. Yeah, it's all good.
Thank you for casting.
Thank you. Shout out to you.
Yeah. I wish every game was casted, and the fact that you guys do it is awesome. Thanks for taking
Yeah.
the time.
Sorry for almost oversleeping.
No, it's cool.
Oh, naps are the best. What are you talking about?
For sure. You need it for these like turbulent games.
I definitely do. But okay, I'll go ahead and let you guys get.
It was fun. Second game
Yeah.
they whooped our butts. So
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, those are really good.
They're strong there.
The fight. A lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it was definitely. Like I was taking notes the whole time, and then I was remembering I was supposed to cast. But I will see you guys in the next time I cast. Good luck and enjoy Storm League.
Thank you.
Later, Gator.
Have a good night.
With that said, I'm going to go ahead and raid over to the main channel for Nexus Game Series. So right now, Crushinator is casting Bronze 6 versus Dead Gaming. So let's get over there.